channel, and in this series we are studying signals and system in very much comprehensive manner, and total we completed 41 lectures, and this is lecture number 42. Okay, so first of all tell me, audio and video both are clear to you people? This is actually lecture number 42, not 43. Okay, so first of all tell me, am I audible properly? Audio and video both are clear to you people? Okay, so let us continue further. So just we started to learn Fourier series, continuous time Fourier series. Okay, and in last class we solved certain different examples. Okay, like finding the Fourier series coefficient, and or we can say harmonics number. Okay, so let us continue further. Now let us take one more variety of question. See, now see, reverse type of question. Coefficient Cn is given and the fundamental frequency omega 0 also given. Cn is a discrete, guys, discrete frequency, so that's why here n integer value, because discrete. This is what? Discrete and aperiodic. So you can see here this is aperiodic and discrete, guys. Okay, so simply they are asking to find x of t from the given Cn, coefficient Cn, reverse type of question. Okay, so we have to use the formula x of t, finding x of t from the Cn. So what is the formula? I will provide you the shortcut also. So first of all I am giving you the standard method. What is the formula? So x of t is nothing but summation n is from Fourier series representation minus infinite to plus infinite Cn, coefficient Cn, e to the power plus j n omega 0 t, correct? J n omega 0 t, fine. Okay, so this is given, guys. Now simply what you have to do, simply you have to put the different values of n and corresponding value of c of n, Cn, like n equal to 0, so this is 2, guys. So n equal to 0, this is c0. See, this is c0, this is c1, this is c minus 1, this is c2, this is c minus 2, this is c3, this is c minus 3, and so on, guys, correct? So simply you have to put the different values of Cn here. Okay, and corresponding value of n also. So we can write like this: x of t is equal to, first I am writing origin, guys, n equal to 0. If you put n equal to 0, then here if you put n equal to 0 here, e power 0 1, and this is c0, guys, so it is c0, correct, plus n equal to 1, so here n equal to 1, so if you put n equal to 1, then what is the value of c1? The value of c1 is 0, so corresponding answer also 0 here. Now here n equal to 2, guys, so n equal to 2, it is c2. I am not writing c1 because c1 value is 0, guys. Okay, so c2 e to the power j n omega 0. What is the value of n here? N is equal to, so it is 2 omega 0 t, guys, 2 omega 0 t. Now similarly n equal to minus 2, guys, so here it is c minus 2. We are interested in non-zero coefficient only, guys. Okay, so e to the power n equal to minus 2, so minus j 2 omega 0 t, correct, fine. Similarly n equal to 3, so plus c3 e to the power j 3 omega 0 t, and similarly c minus 3 plus c minus 3 e to the power minus j 3 omega 0 t. Now plus, now c4 is 0, so need not require to write value of c4 here because c4 is 0, guys. Then c5, so it is c5 into e to the power j 5 omega 0 t plus c minus 5 e to the power minus j 5 omega 0 t, correct, fine. Okay, now you can put the values of c0, c2, c minus 2, and then you can convert it into the sine or cos, guys, correct, sine or cos. So all of you see here. Now see, put the values of C0, C2 and so x of t is equal to C0. What is the value of C0? It is 2 guys. So 2 C2. C2 is nothing but 1. So 1 into e to the power j 2 omega 0 t. What is the value of C minus 2? C minus 2 also 1. So 1 into e to the power minus j 2 omega 0 t. Correct? Plus here n equal 3 C3. Value of C3 is nothing but minus 2. So here minus 2 into e to the power j 3 omega 0 t plus C minus 3 also minus 2 plus minus 2 into e to the power minus j 3 omega 0 t. Value of C5. C5 is minus 3. So plus minus 3 into e to the power j 5 omega 0 t. And C minus 5 also what? Minus 3 guys. So minus 3 into e to the power minus j 5 omega 0 t. Now you can convert it into the cos or sine depending on the sign. See, e power j 2 omega 0 t and e power minus j 2 omega 0 t. So you can convert these two terms into sine, multiply by 2 and divide by 2. So it will be 2 cos 2 omega 0 t. Correct? In the similar way here also guys, this one and this one, it will make cos guys, e power j theta plus e power minus j theta. So multiply by 2, divide by 2. So minus 2 into 2 minus 4 and it is cos 3 omega 0 t. Okay. Again here also minus 6 cos 5 omega 0 t. It will convert into cos guys. So you can see here this sample and this both are even. This and this both are even. This and this both are even. So if it is even sample, even, then cos will come into picture and you have to multiply with 2 for the with this positive sample guys. Correct? Shortcut is what? If it is even sample, then cos will come and multiply by 2 guys. Multiply by 2 with all these values, samples which present positive side, present at the positive side guys. Correct? And if it is sine, then of course if it is sine guys, then odd sample. If odd samples are there, then sine will come. Odd samples means sine and multiply by plus 2j guys. Multiply by plus 2j. So that shortcut also I will provide you guys. This is the standard method. And this, with the shortcut, within no time you can get the correct answer. So finally we can write here x of t, here I am writing origin value is 2 plus here see this is 0. Now 2 omega 0 t. So 1 multiply by 2 here. So 1 into 2. Now see this sample and this sample even. So that's why cos n omega 0 t. N is 2 guys, 2 omega 0 t. And omega 0 is pi, so 2 pi t guys. Like this. And omega 0 t, n value is 2, omega 0 is pi, so 2 pi t. Plus, now here, this sample and this both are even, minus 2 even, so simply cos will come into picture and multiply by 2 guys. So minus 2 multiply by 2, because you can see here, multiply by 2 divide by 2, then and then cos will come. So cos n omega 0 t, again value of n is 3, omega 0 is pi, so it is 3 pi t guys. Correct? It is 3 pi t. I hope all the students are getting correct. Okay, very good. Plus here again this sample value is minus 3, so minus 3 multiply by 2. Why? Because cos, if it is cos, multiply by 2 with the positive side samples. Correct? Samples which are present for n greater than 0, not negative side. Multiply by 2 or 2j with these samples only. Okay, cos n value is 5, so it is 5 omega 0 t, omega 0 is correct. So this will be our final answer guys. So simply what you have to remember guys, shortcut is what? If it is even sample, then cos multiply by 2. If it is odd sample, then sine and multiply by plus 2j guys, because here plus j is there, so that's why plus 2j with these samples only, not these samples which are present for the positive value of n, only for the positive value of n, like 1 multiply by 2, minus 2 multiply by 2, minus 3 multiply by 2. Similarly, if it is odd sample, then multiply by 2j. Suppose this is odd, so 1 into 2j, minus 2 into 2j, minus 3 into plus 2j. Correct? multiply by 2j. So here I am providing a shortcut, very much important shortcut guys. So simply what you have to see, Cn will be given and find x of t. Find x of t. So I am writing here, if even samples, then cos and multiply by 2. Multiply by 2 with the sample which present for the positive value of n, that you can understand. And if odd sample then multiply with sign. Sign will come into picture and multiply by 2j plus 2j. Remember this thing, plus 2j. Okay, that one example also I will take guys. So this is very much important shortcut guys. This is like never before. Okay, Sinchan, are you getting? Are you present? Okay, very good. Now see, let me take one more question guys. See, this is the given question. Fine. So omega 0 2 pi is given. Here value of n is given. Now you simply have to observe odd sample or even sample. See, I am writing the final answer. Directly you can write the answer. Final answer you can write. See, x of t guys. X of t. First origin. So origin minus 5. So that's why here minus 5. DC value, correct? C0 is a DC value. Now at n equal to 1. N equal to, observe guys, this sample and this sample, odd or even. So this is 2 and this is minus 2, so odd guys. So here this is odd, so odd, that's why sign will come into picture and you can say multiply by 2j or j2 guys, multiply by 2j or j2, correct? So plus 5 multiply by 2j means 2j multiply with only positive value sample guys, means sample which are present for the right sided samples, multiply by 2j with the right sided samples. So 2 into 2j guys, correct? 2 into 2j, this 2 into 2j and this is sin n omega 0 t. What is the value of n equal to 1, omega 0 2 pi, so that's why sin 2 pi t, correct? Now n equal to 2, it is 0, n equal to 3 guys. So observe the sample, this one and this one guys, n equal to plus 3 4 minus 3 4, so even sample. So here even, so that's why cos will come into picture and cos, that's why multiply by 2 guys, multiply by 2 with right sided samples, multiply by 2 guys. So I'm writing plus sample value is 4 multiply by 2. Why? Because even sample cos n omega 0 t. What is the value of n? 3, omega 0 2 pi, so it will be what, n omega 0 t 6 pi t guys, yes or no? Plus next sample guys, this one and this one guys, minus 3 and plus 3 opposite sign, that means odd means sign, correct? Odd means what? Sign, and multiply with 2j guys, so minus 3 multiply with 2j, correct, into sin n omega 0 t. Value of n is 4, omega 0 is 2 pi, so it is 8 pi t plus now here n equal to 5 0, n equal to 6 0, n equal to 7 guys, 5 n equal to 7, it is 6 and 6 guys, this sample even guys, this one and this one even sample, that's why cos and multiply by 2 for the right sided signal, so 6 into 2 guys, so cos n omega 0 t, n equal to 7, omega 0 2 pi, so n omega 0 t 14 pi t. So this is very much important shortcut. Directly you can write the final answer. Is this clear? Is this clear? Sinchan, tell me. Got it? Okay, very good. So this is very much important shortcut. Okay, now next variety, guys. Next variety of question. Now let us try this one, guys. Direct write x of t from this Cn. Omega 0 3 pi. Fundamental frequency 3 pi is given and Cn is given. Try yourself. Try yourself and tell me the final answer. Sinchan, I think you are watching my class. So please write the answer of this question. Tell me, got the answer? Now see, you can see here, all the samples are even. So in each and every time cost function will come. Okay. So here, see the solution. X of t. So C0 equal to 6. So this is 6. Okay. This is 6 plus. Now cos will come into picture. So 3 into 2, it is 6. 6 cos omega 0 and omega 0 t. N equal to 1. Omega 0 is 3 pi. So it is 3 pi t. Correct? Plus here, this is also even function multiplied by 2. So it is 4 cos n omega 0 t. N equal to omega 0 3. So it is 6 pi t. Plus here 1, guys. So 1 to 2, 2, guys. 2 cos 3 pi. Sorry, 2 cos 9 pi t and omega 0 tan equal 3, 9 pi t. Fine. Very good, very good. Now you got the shortcut. So it is very much easy, guys, and it is the time saving, guys. They can ask this question only in 1 mark, but if you have shortcut, then you can solve this type of question in within 30 seconds, and by option elimination also you can get the correct answer. Suppose, see, you can see here all the samples are even, so only cost term will come. Fine, only cost term will come. So if in any option, if sign term is present, then simply you can eliminate that option. Are you getting what I'm saying, guys? Fine. Okay, very good. So this is question number 11. This is also one kind of variety. Okay, variety of question. Now next variety, guys. Now we will talk about the non-sinusoidal periodic signal. Till now we have seen the Fourier series representation, different questions on sinusoidal periodic signal, like finding the harmonics number, or finding the power up to 5th harmonic or 50th harmonic, or finding the power of ratio of the power 7th harmonic to the 5th harmonic, like that. Okay, so now we are going to solve next type of question, next variety of question. Non-sinusoidal periodic signal x of t is given, and they can ask to find the trigonometric Fourier series representation, or exponential Fourier series representation, or polar form, guys. So if they are asking to find the trigonometric Fourier series representation, then simply you have to find the trigonometric Fourier series coefficients a0, an, and bn. Correct? And already I told you how to find a0, an, and bn. Already I gave you formula to find a0, an, and bn, and that formula you have to represent. You have to use. Now see, this is the graphical representation of x of t. In the formula, we required the mathematical expression of this graphical representation of the signal. So first of all, we need to express this signal into mathematical expression from its graphical representation over a fundamental time period. We require mathematical expression only for the fundamental time period, because in all the formula, if you have observed, so we have to do integration over a fundamental time period only for one cycle. So that's why we need equation only for one cycle. Of course it is a periodic, that's why. Fine. So first of all we need to find the fundamental time period. So you can say here fundamental time period, we can say from minus pi to plus pi. So the fundamental time period, we can say t is a fundamental time period, it is 2 pi, and from this we can find the fundamental frequency omega 0 is equal to 2 pi by capital T. If you put the value of capital T, it will be 1 second. Fundamental time period, fundamental frequency is 1 radian per second. Unit is omega 0 is 1 radian per second. So first of all we have to find the fundamental frequency. Now this is the signal over a fundamental time period. So it is nothing but simple a line passing through origin or ramp function between minus pi and pi. Okay, so how to represent ramp function or straight line passing through origin y equal to mx. So what is the value of slope here? If I am finding the slope dy by dx, so this is dy, this is dx, dy is a and dx is pi. So y equal to mx, x is nothing but t and y is our x of t, guys. So here x of t, y equal to mx, slope value is a by pi, mx, x value is t, guys, and this is between minus pi and pi. This is only for the over a fundamental time period. Okay, so we have to write between minus pi to pi only, guys. Between minus pi to pi it is y equal to mx, m equal to a by pi, y equal to x of t, and x equal to t, guys. Fine. So this is the first step. This is the second step. First step is what? Find the fundamental time period and the fundamental frequency. The next step is express this graphical representation signal into the mathematical representation over a fundamental time period. Now you have to use the formula. Okay, so first of all we have to find the a0, guys, DC value. First thing is, first coefficient is DC value a0. So what is the formula, guys? 1 by t integration over a fundamental time period, correct? Or we can say area of x of t over a fundamental time period divided by fundamental time period. So find the area of x of t over a fundamental time period and then divide by t, guys. Area of x of t over a fundamental time period. Area of x of t over a fundamental time period divided by fundamental time period, correct? So what is the area? You can see here area of positive half cycle is equal to area of negative half cycle. If you find the area of positive half cycle, correct? This is the positive half cycle, this is the negative half cycle. So area of positive half cycle is exactly equal to the area of negative half cycle. So that's why the total area will be 0, correct? So what is the area of this triangle? So 1 by 2 base pi and height is a, guys. 1 by 2 a pi. And what is the area of this one? 1 by 2 minus a into width base is pi, guys. So the total area is 0. Why? Because the area of positive half cycle is exactly equal to the area of negative half cycle, but opposite in sign. Here area positive, here area negative, because amplitude negative, that's why. So area negative, here also area positive, equal in magnitude, so that's why total area is 0. If the total area is 0, then the fundamental time period, the DC value also 0, guys. Here we can write area of positive half cycle triangle 1 by 2 into base pi into amplitude a, guys, correct? Plus area of negative half cycle, so 1 by 2 into amplitude is minus a and base width is what? Pi, divided by the fundamental time period. So you can see here area is 0, guys. Area is 0. Fine. That is the DC is 0. Sorry, DC value 0 because area is 0. Is this clear, Sinchan? Tell me. Okay, very good. Fine. Okay, very good, guys. So this is the first coefficient. Now let me take the next coefficient, an, guys. An. Find an. Second coefficient is an coefficient of cos. How to find an? So an is equal to 2 by capital T integration over a fundamental time period x of t into cos n omega 0 t dt. Now you can put the value of x of t omega 0 and limit of integration and the fundamental time period. So an 2 by fundamental time period. So what is the fundamental time period? 2 pi. So 2 divided by 2 pi. Integration over a fundamental time period, that is from minus pi to plus pi. So between minus pi to plus pi, what is the x of t value? A by pi into t, guys. So a by pi into t, correct? And here this is cos n omega 0 t. What is the value of omega 0? Omega 0 is 1, so it is nt dt, correct? Nt dt, guys. So minus pi to pi, a by pi into t cos nt dt. Fine, clear? Now integration by part you have to do. So this pi to get cancel out. So a is a constant, pi also constant. So it is nothing but a by pi square. And here integration of t into cos nt. So first term is fixed. Integration of cos t, it is nothing but sin nt divided by n, correct? Minus differentiation of first term, integration of this one, guys, that is minus cos nt divided by n into n, that is n square, and limit is from minus pi to pi. Fine. See, t is fixed. Integration of cos nt, it is nothing but sin nt divided by n, guys. Now next, differentiation of t and again integration of this. So integration of sin nt is nothing but minus cos nt again divided by n, so n into n, n square, guys. Now you can put the value of pi. So an is equal to a upon pi square, so here value of pi. So sin n pi, guys. See, sin pi n divided by n. So what is the value of sin pi n? Of course 0, because if you put n equal to 1, then sin pi 0, n equal to sin 2 pi 0, n equal to 3 sin 3 pi 0. Minus minus plus, this minus plus cos n pi. What is the value of cos n pi? It is minus 1 power n, because n equal to 1 minus 1, n equal to plus 1, n equal to 3 minus 1. So alternate plus minus, so that's why minus 1 power n divided by n square. Minus, if you put here, so minus plus pi, correct? Minus sign and t also minus pi, so minus plus again sin n into minus pi divided by n. Now again minus cos minus pi n, and cos is a even function, so it is nothing but pi n, guys. Again pi n only, because cos is a even function, divided by n square. Fine. Now this term is 0, or we can say cancel out. This term is 0, this term also 0, guys. So we can say cancel out. Cos n pi by n square minus cos pi n by n square, so this is also cancel out, guys. Cancel out. So this term completely 0. So that's why here we got an coefficient an is equal to 0. Clear? We got an is equal to 0, guys. So no cos term will come into picture in the Fourier series representation. Is this clear? Fine. Yes, since that we will see later, the knowledge of symmetry can reduce the complexity of solving the Fourier series coefficient. If you have the knowledge of symmetry, like suppose if it is this is an odd function, and if it is odd function, then directly we can say this is 0 and no cos term will come into picture. So that also I will tell you, guys. See, that is the next topic, knowledge of symmetry, correct? Like even symmetry, or it is also known as mirror symmetry, odd symmetry or rotation symmetry. Then we will see the hidden symmetry, then we will see the half wave symmetry, half wave odd symmetry, half wave even symmetry, and then quarter wave symmetry. So we will study the knowledge of symmetry, and the knowledge of symmetry can reduce the solving the Fourier series coefficients, okay, but later. And we will solve questions based on this knowledge of symmetry. So here we got an equal to 0. Now next, last coefficient. last coefficient bn guys, correct? Next coefficient is bn. So how to get bn? How to find bn? So what is the formula to find bn? So again same thing, bn is equal to 2 by t. Instead of cos, only sine term will come. Remaining all the factors are same. Sine n omega 0 t dt. N omega 0 t dt guys. Okay, n omega 0 t dt. So bn is equal to 2 divided by what is the fundamental time period? 2 pi. Again fundamental time period is 2 pi, omega 0 1 guys. So here 2 divided by 2 pi integration from minus pi to pi. This is a by pi t x of t value, correct, into this sine omega 0 equal to 1, fundamental frequency 1, so it is sine nt guys dt, correct. Now the integration by part, this is cancel out, 2 get cancel out, a by pi is constant, take outside the integration, so a upon pi square. Okay, now first term is fixed, t fixed, integration of sine, that is minus cos nt divided by n, minus differentiation of t, it is 1, and again integration of this one, so minus sine nt n into t divided by n square, and limit is minus pi to pi. Now see observation, if you put pi value here, then sine n pi 0, and if you put minus pi here, then also 0 guys. Okay, so I will not write this term because directly we can observe sine pi n 0, sine minus pi n also 0 guys, correct. But here cos pi n is minus 1 power n, cos minus pi n minus power n. So see here bn is equal to a upon pi square, a upon pi square. If you put pi here, so minus pi into cos pi n divided by n, correct. And this term 0, again if you put pi value here, then this term 0 guys. Now minus plus guys, this minus and the formula minus in formula, so this minus and minus in formula, it is minus guys. And if you put t value here, then again it is minus pi. Are you getting what I am saying? Correct, minus pi into here this minus plus, so cos minus pi n, cos is a even function, it is cos pi n divided by n, correct. Fine. Now you can see this is minus pi, this is also minus pi, it is 2 times guys, and this is minus 1 power n. So bn is equal to 2 times guys. So here minus 2a, pi get cancelled, this pi and this pi cancel out, minus 2a by pi, correct. And this is 2 times minus 1 power n divided by n guys. Are you getting? This and this both are same, so 2 times, so 2a, pi get cancelled out, to 2a by pi, and cos pi n is nothing but minus 1 power n divided by n. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so this is your what, bn guys, bn, correct. Please check once. So bn is equal to, we can write like this, 2a by pi n, 2a upon pi n, and this is minus 1 power n plus 1. So if you put the odd value of n, then positive coefficient, and even value of n, then negative coefficient guys, correct. So sincerely please check once. Are you getting this also? Bn, same thing you got? Yes, very good Sinchan, very good, you got also same answer. So bn we got, an we got, and a0 we got. So a0 0, dc 0, an also 0, so no cos term will come, and bn is non-zero, so only sine term will come into picture, and it's a Fourier series representation. So we got dc 0, an 0, and bn is equal to 2a upon pi n into minus 1 power n plus 1. Okay, so here x of t guys, what is the trigonometric Fourier series representation? So in general, a0 plus summation n is from 1 to n equal to infinite. an cos n omega 0 t plus bn sin n omega 0 t. Correct? Okay. So what is a0? 0. An also 0, guys. So summation n equal to 1 to infinite. An 0, a0 0. So no cost term, only sign term. Bn equal to bn value 2a by pi n. And if you can remember, we got the same answer when I taught you the basic that taught you from that video, guys. Do you remember first lecture of Fourier series video, and from screenshot I told you guys already? Okay, so same answer we got, n plus 1 here into sin omega n omega 0 t, omega 0 equal to 1, so sin n t, guys. So this is your trigonometric Fourier series representation of the given signal. Trigonometric Fourier series representation, TFS. Trigonometric Fourier series representation. Is this clear? Correct? Now suppose they can ask to find the exponential Fourier series representation. So for that you have to find Cn. So from a and bn, also you can find the value of Cn, and from formula also, directly formula also you can find the Cn, guys. Now we got a and bn. So how to find the value of Cn, guys? So we know that Cn is equal to an minus jbn divided by 2, guys. So put the value of an and bn. An is 0, jbn, so minus j by 2 bn. Bn is 2a by pi n into minus 1 power n plus 1. So see, minus minus plus, correct? Minus minus plus, guys. Fine. So Cn value will be 2 to get cancel out. So j pi ja divided by pi n, correct? J into a divided by pi n into minus 1 power n, guys. Minus 1 power n. Fine. And the exponential Fourier series representation, x of t is equal to summation n is from minus infinite to plus infinite. N is from minus infinite to plus infinite. N is from minus infinite to plus 1, Cn. So Cn is nothing but Ja divided by pi n into minus 1 power n e to the power j n omega 0 t. Omega 0 1, so j n t, guys. Fine. So this is nothing but what? Exponential Fourier series representation of the given periodic signal. Correct? Got it, Sinchan? You got the point? From a and bn we found the value of Cn. Clear? Okay, very good. So now we will solve more question also, but based on the symmetry, guys. See, here we have done the calculation and finally we got the 0. Here also, guys, in this also we have done certain calculation and finally we got the answer 0. So is there any trick through which initially we can get the answer an is 0 or bn is 0 or a0 is 0. Correct? Are you getting? So yes, there is one trick, guys. Knowledge of symmetry. With the help of knowledge of symmetry, guys, you can say initially before solving also you can say that cos term will come or not, sine term will come or not, dc will come or not, only odd harmonics will come or only even harmonics come. So yes, there is one trick, guys, and that also I will tell you. That is known as knowledge of symmetry. So here, see, next topic is what? Knowledge of symmetry, guys. Knowledge of symmetry can reduce the complexity of solving the Fourier series coefficient, but that we will continue in the next class because it requires more time, like 90 minutes to 2 hours required. So that we will continue in the next class. Fine? Okay. So all of you, thank you so much watching me live on Wallah English channel, and please provide your valuable feedback after completion of this session, and next part we will continue into subsequent module. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.